Hey guys, I'm going to discuss firearm laws when not having a concealed weapons license. Just to show y'all basically how this works in Florida. Every state's different, and depending on where you're at, the rules change. Alright guys? Basic step, always have a case to put your firearm in. It comes with a stock case. You could use the stock regular box. So there it is. This is the actual box. Okay, some firearms have different boxes. This came with a cheap cardboard box. Firearms in. All right. You don't have to have it locked. As you can see, I have one clip, two clips, fully loaded. I even have extra rounds because you never know, which probably never happen, but if it does. You can take the key. You don't need the lock on when you take it in your vehicle or whatever the case. Even at home, this is just child safety. I put it away real high, so just in case, you know what I mean? Children like to get in places they shouldn't be. All right? Always make sure you keep it in the case. If you don't have a concealed weapons license, I mean, either way, it has to stay concealed. This is Florida. This is ain't the Wild West. Some places you can actually do that, but here, we keep it concealed. Okay, we keep it concealed. There it is. Basically, dude, when it's like this, you can keep it right here. You can take it out if you want, which I don't suggest. I just like to be extra safe because the way the police officers can be, if they in a bad mood, they're gonna really mess with you. So you could have the gun out. You can have the gun in the glove compartment. You can have the clips in the glove compartment. You can have the gun in the glove compartment. You can have the clips here. Hell, you can even have, which I've had before, you can have the gun in here and have the clips in there. Or you can have them both in here. It really don't matter. There's a step process to this. The step process is a 3-step process, which basically is removing the gun. That's 1. Arming the gun. That's 2. Cocking the gun. That's 3. And then firing the gun, which is the next step after those after you follow those rules. Basically in Florida, it don't matter the size, okay? You can have an AK-47, just make sure that the AK-47 has the same process and you're following the same rules. As well, if you get pulled over, you make sure you put your hands out of the vehicle, both hands, and you let them know you have a firearm immediately. Don't sit there and forget. It happened to me before. I had guns pulled out on me. I'm telling y'all this because I've been pulled over I don't know how many times with guns. I can't even count. So I know the rules, believe me, because the police officers explain the rules and they let me know. There's been times I've been pulled out the vehicle, I've been cuffed, I've been put down on the side. There's been times I almost been shot about 2 times. I ain't even lying. So you need to let them know that. I even had a police officer told me that I almost made the news, and I ain't lying when I said they were all pointing their guns at me about to bust my head open. So always let them know with your hands up and out of the vehicle window that you have a firearm. Like the first thing, and you tell them where it's at. Don't point at it. Don't grab it. Just say, hey, it's in the glove compartment with both your hands out, and unlock the door if you need to. But let them know, like, hey, do you need me to unlock the doors? Like, let them know every step before you do it, because they're crazy. The Florida police officers could be a little bit extra. So that's really the rules, bro. Like the rules. Let me explain something. The rules in Pennsylvania, New York, all different. I don't want to hear, the rules over here are you can't do that. In Florida, you can't do that either. Nah. I've been put over plenty of times to tell you from personal experience, that's not how it works. All right. So that's how it is, guys, out here. This is Florida. Everybody, for the most part, has firearms. And, that's it, guys. Y'all need to know these rules, all right? So transferring it, always have it in the case if you're transferring it into your house. When it comes, as well, if you're a felon and you get caught with the gun in your car and you thought you could own a gun, that's a lie. You're fucked. If you are a felon, you can't buy a firearm. If you buy it off the streets and you get caught, you're fucked. You can't own a firearm, period. So just know that. If you have a firearm and you're a felon, you're fucked, pretty much. There's no way around it, all right, guys? So I hope this video helped y'all to understand, because people always ask me that. Yo, when a firearm, you know what I mean, when in Florida, how are the rules? That's how the rules are. You don't need a concealed weapons license to carry a firearm in Florida in your car to transport. To even fire in an emergency that somebody comes at you. You just make sure you let them know you have a firearm and you're willing to use it. And they have to come at you with equal force. You have to feel your life is threatened. There's the stand your ground laws in Florida, so you don't necessarily even need equal force. You just need to feel like your life is threatened. But honestly, I would never pull this out unless it was that I felt like, you know what I'm saying, the guy shows brandishes a firearm. Then at that point I'm firing, because you don't have to do anything else. You grab the gun, you put the click in, you cock it back, you already let them know what it was, and hope to God that never happens. All right, guys, deuces.